what's up, Knights? It's me, Sammy, here to bring you this week's news. I hope y'all are having as good as a day as I am, because today's my birthday! Yay! Now I can vote, and that's really it. Anyways, we have a lot to get through this morning, so let's get on to it. Are y'all ready to dance in a crowded room and listen to the same music from all the other dances? Well, prom season is upon us. Remember, Knights, prom is May 17th at Holland Park West. Guest passes are now available and due April 11th, which is this Friday, so make sure to get those in quick. Tickets are $75 from April 22nd to May 2nd, and then prices will be raised to $80 cash May 5th to 9th. This is cash only, so find money somewhere. If you have any lunch detentions, make sure to take care of them, and if you do not have an ID, you cannot buy tickets. Don't worry about getting dinner before either, because there will be food trucks! Yay! It's time for everyone's favorite Bullard Spring event. On April 11th, we will have our annual Spring Fest, with more info to come about what to expect. We do know there will be activities, food, and extremely long lines. If you are interested in the Step Up program, there will be a meeting on April 7th. All 10th grade parents and guardians, the HBCU Step Up program provides a pathway to transform learning opportunities for students, to experience a dynamic array of post-secondary options by earning up to 13 transferable credits in partnership with HBCUs that are known for a rich history of excellence and that have contributed to a community of learners. If this is an opportunity that you want to learn more about for your student, please come on Monday, April 7th at 6 p.m. in Bullard's Cafeteria to learn more. Please note that your student needs to apply and be approved in order to join the Step Up program. Please note that any students are welcome to apply and join the program as long as they meet the criteria. So, get out there and get those credits. Want to know more about SpringFest? Well, we have an interview with Miss Newman to talk about SpringFest and what you can expect.
Hi, I'm here with
Mrs. Newman, Campus Culture Director.
And what should we expect at SpringFest?
So this year at SpringFest, we have more food trucks than ever. We have 15 to 20 food trucks available for you guys to purchase from. We also have inflatables out in the Bullard Quad. We have 2 live student bands performing this year, which I'm super excited about. We have a home run derby hosted by Coach Maxie in the softball field. That will take place until 11:15. And for the first 10 students who hit a home run, they'll get a $5 Dutch gift card. We also have pickleball going on in the tennis courts, and I believe we're going to have a staff versus students soccer tournament. I think that's everything we have. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have yard games out in the bowl as well, so it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, and when is it?
April 11th, so day before we go to spring break, and I believe it begins at 10:38. So instead of going to class during that time, you're going to go to the bowl and enjoy SpringFest. It's going to be a really great time.
Love that. See you guys there.
Bye. See you there.
Wow, I am so excited for SpringFest. Hopefully I won't get sunburnt again. We are excited to present our new segment, Staff Spotlight. We will be getting to know more about our amazing teachers and staff on Bullard's campus. As we prepare for SBAC this week, we have 2 amazing teachers that we want to talk about, Mr. Taves and Miss Persett, who help our students reach our goals.
Hi, I'm here with
Mr. Taves.
So what do you teach, Mr. Taves?
So I teach English 3 and AP Lang, as well as I'm part of the mock trial team and the coach of the mock trial team.
Nice. And where are you from?
I'm from Fresno. I actually graduated from Bullard as well. So Malik, Go Mustangs, Tenaya, and Bullard.
I love that so much. And how did you get into teaching?
It's kind of a roundabout way. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, she switched majors from nursing to teaching, and that just sounded something that interested me as well, so then I started pursuing teaching from there.
Love that. And do you have any advice for students?
Yeah, so my biggest piece of advice for most students is effort gets you a long way. For a lot of students, especially my class that might not be as successful, sometimes they're afraid because they don't want to get the answer wrong or they don't want to look stupid, as they'll say. But ideally, what most teachers want isn't the right answer. They want the process. They want the effort that it takes to go through a problem, to work it out, and to problem solve.
Mrs. Brissett.
And what do you teach here on at Bullard's campus?
I teach Algebra 2, and I also facilitate Math 11, which is a college stats class.
Which class do you like more?
Okay.
You don't have an answer?
I love them all.
And how long have you been teaching here on Bullard's campus?
This is actually my 2nd year on Bullard's campus.
Awesome. And where are you originally from? Are you local to Fresno or just somewhere else?
I am local to Fresno. I've lived here most of my life. I went away for college and then came back.
Did you go to high school here or no?
I did not.
What's your favorite part about working here at Bullard's campus?
My favorite part about working here at Bullard is that all of my students are pretty awesome. They're all really nice, they're interesting, they're funny. Yeah.
That's awesome. And then what advice do you have for your students or students in general?
Advice. Don't major in music. Sydney, you heard me. Let's see. You should all take a stats class, like seriously. Do the other math too, but like stats is glorious. Stop wearing Crocs.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Oh, wait.
Oh, one more.
Don't drink that Celsius stuff. Real bad for you.
You hear that, Molly? Behind the camera. Okay, thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
We have Officer Diaz to give y'all a PSA.
Hi guys, I'm Officer Diaz. I'm your student resource officer here at Bullard High School. I'm going to answer about 6 questions specifically relating to this campus. One of the questions on here is if I can describe my role on this campus as a police officer, like daily stuff that happens. Usually when we get here in the mornings, we touch bases with all the administrators, find out what's going on around campus, meet with students. Not necessarily because we're police officers, but I mean, just to touch bases with them. Sometimes they just need that extra time outside of people on this campus. Another question is, what are some of the most common misconceptions about students fighting on campus? There's a common misconception that it's okay to fight on campus when in reality it's not. It's illegal. So you can get in trouble for it. So I would highly advise you not to do it. How do campus police officers support students beyond dealing with conflicts and fights? We have to wear many hats on this campus. I know that when you're talking to kids, their home life might not be the best. Their personal life might not be the best. So we have to wear many hats. Sometimes I have to be a counselor. Sometimes I have to be a police officer. And sometimes I have to be a dad. I have to use my dad voice just to kind of break through some of the kids on campus because they just may need that attention. So how can students help create a safer campus and environment for everybody? I would say the best thing that any student can do on this campus is if they see something, you got to say something. Even if it has nothing to do with you, it's always good to talk to somebody and let them know, hey, this is what I saw. Maybe you hear something that just doesn't sound right. You can remain anonymous. It's fine. But I highly would advise you guys to come and tell us something, not just me, but also the campus administrators. And the last question, what is the most rewarding part of this job? Working with kids. Growing up as a little kid, I had a resource officer on my campus at elementary school. So it was really cool just to get a different take on people and what they're thinking about, how they go about life. So I just want to give back. I give back by working here, 1. And 2, I'm also a coach at a softball for middle school. So I just like to give back and just to show the population in general, especially the kids, that I am just a person too. I'm not just a cop. So there's a whole lot more besides this badge right here. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys and have a good one.
Well, that was a lot.
Hey Knights, the spring blood drive is coming up and we need your help to help save lives. If you are 16 or older, you are eligible to donate. But before you sign up, here's why this is so important. Did you know that every 2 seconds, someone in the United States needs blood? This could be accident victims, cancer patients, or even someone undergoing surgery. In fact, 1 in 7 people entering a hospital will need a blood transfusion. That means at some point, someone you know, maybe even you, could need donated blood to survive. By donating, you are making a direct impact on people's lives. Just 1 donation can save up to 3 people. And with so many people in need every day, we need to make as many donations as possible. As a thank you for donating, everyone who completes a successful donation will receive an off-campus lunch pass, free food coupons from places like Old Spaghetti Factory, Chick-fil-A, and Raising Cane's. Plus, at the event, we will have food, a nacho bar, snacks, and photo booth to celebrate your donation. Now, here's how to sign up. Find it on our Instagram to pick your time slot. Now, this is super important. You must get a parental permission form from the front office. Even if you are 18 or older, you still need a signed form to donate. No form, no donation, so don't forget. And don't just grab the form, you need to bring it with you to the blood drive. Again, if you don't have a form signed with parental permission, then we cannot take donations. Donating blood is one of the easiest and most selfless things you can do. If you are 16 or older, grab a form from the front office, sign up, bring your form to the appointment, and help make a difference. You never know whose life you could save, or when you might need blood yourself. Sign up now and let's make this the biggest blood drive yet. Thank you, Knights.
But that's all for this week, Knights. So happy to have you back this week. I will see you next time. Remember to drink water, eat your veggies, and bye.